Hey guys, I see you guys hopping on. We got, look, Andres, Brandon. Hey, what's up, guys? Go ahead, get your cameras on. I'm over here working on YouTube, waiting for you guys to get on. Once we have everybody on the call, we'll go ahead and get started. Give it another minute or two just to see if we have anybody else hopping on here, any late stragglers, and we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. All right, Brandon, what's up, man? I could see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Nice, man. Looked like we had Andres. I don't know if he slid up. There he is. Nice. All right. And Andres, if you could get your camera on so we can see you. Can you hear us, man? Can you see me?
Yeah, I could see you, but my camera is not working. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes. Okay, good. Well, at least I know you're there and you're alive and you can hear us. Good. Good stuff, man. Well, hey guys, I want to take some time with you gentlemen this morning and get you guys prepared, as best as I can with our time for your career. So you guys should be studying for your licensing right now and getting that whole process accomplished. Are you guys past your test yet, or are we still working on that?
Oh, so
I could do
I'm
that
still
today.
working on my online certification.
Okay, good, good. So Brandon's going at it today, man. Let's go. Hey, a couple tips on taking that test. You know, read the questions twice. Some of them are trick questions, so you got to read them and make sure you know what they're asking for. Okay. Um, uh, Go with your gut instinct on questions. Don't second guess yourself. Ones that you don't know the answer to, set them aside and just keep it moving. You know, so you might not know the answer. You could spend 17 minutes on it, and then you end up blowing the 30 questions because you focused on one. If you don't know the answer, set it aside. You can mark it and always come back to it. So just go through the ones that you know the answer to. Write it right off the beginning. You got enough time in the test, so you know you shouldn't run out of time when you're in there taking it. There's plenty of time to do it. Relax. I would drink some coffee beforehand. I wasn't a coffee drinker back in the day. When I took this test, guys, I just graduated college, so I was 21 years old. I just graduated college, and now I had to go take this life insurance test, right? And I never drank coffee. And my dad was like, before you take this test, get a little caffeine in you. And actually, I didn't drink any coffee. He gave me a caffeine pill. And he told me it's going to make you think faster. So whatever you can do to get your brain moving a little bit quicker, you know, I wouldn't drink too much. If you drink too much, your brain will be moving too fast. 100 miles a minute. But you want to get a good little, before you go in there, something, a little pep to get you zoned in and focused, you know, on that stuff. And, you know, if you've studied and you prepared, you'll do fine. If you pass that practice exam with an 80% and you've done that more than once, you'll be pretty fine. A lot of what's on that practice exam is on your test. A lot of it's on there. So, you know, that course is actually a really good course. If you're taking it today, there's really not much more you can do on studying. It's just going to be more of a, you know, a mental game at that point. So those are just a couple of small pointers, you know, I could give you off the top. And hey, as long as you pass the test, you pass the test. You could score 70% or 99%. It don't matter. Both people get the same exact thing. They get a passing grade. So if you want to know, I scored a 70% when I took the test, and I passed, and I never had to take it again. So I've had some people who've taken it multiple times, and now they've become millionaires multiple times over and over again. One of my best friends failed the test 3 times before he started with us. And now he's a multi-millionaire. He has a Bentley, a Mulsanne, $1 million house, Cadillac Escalade, $20,000 a month of residual income. He's set up. So don't forget, you know, why we're doing this too. Hopefully you guys are doing this for residual income and you understand this concept of what we're building. Oh, you don't want to know what? I hear somebody talking, and I had a YouTube video that I had played in the background. I was wondering what that was. But yeah, if you haven't taken your test yet, you know, I would be buckling down, studying, and then scheduling your state exam for a date, and it kind of backs you into having it done. Some people will say, when I'm done studying, then I'm going to go schedule my state exam. And then some people do the opposite. Some people say, I'm going to schedule my state exam now for next Friday. And that's going to force me to just get it done by then. So there's 2 kind of approaches, but either way, we want to get that stuff done, get it knocked out. You guys, you know, are obviously coming into a brand new career for you. And the company is at a huge point of growth right now. I can't even tell you. The company has had 13 months of record-breaking growth. When you talk about being at the right place at the right time, timing can't get any better if you're the right person. This career is not right for everybody. It's not right for everybody. But for the right person, you can really do a lot of good for a lot of people. And you can change so many people's lives by using this as a vehicle, if that is your purpose to do so. And just remember, guys, if your goal and your mission is to help others, is to pour into others, change other people's lives, you want to give back, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give money from an empty bank account, right? If I'm trying to pour water for others to have and my cup's empty, how good am I going to be to give water, to give life to others, right? So you're getting into this vehicle. It's an opportunity for you to pour into yourself so that you can pour into others one day. One day. It's not going to be you pour in yourself today and then tomorrow you can retire your mom. You don't pour in yourself for AIL for 1 month and then you're able to buy a brand new car for your dad, his dream car. You're not going to be able to, do all that in a short period of time. So the idea for me when I came into the company, guys, is I wanted to master and learn everything so that I can teach other people to that level. If I don't really know something very well, how well am I going to be able to teach it to other people? So it's almost like selfishly, you need to get yourself and put yourself on. Selfishly, you need to make sure that you're good. So you got to pour into yourself. You got to be able to know the information to a certain level. And the better that you know what you're doing, the better that you know the career, the better you know this information, the better you're going to be able to teach it to others. So number one, in a sales environment, if you want to help people, you don't help anybody unless you sell them something. I can present to you and your mom and your family and your dad and your grandma, and they say, man, Tommy was a really nice guy. And then if I leave and you don't have any life insurance, I didn't really help you out. So we have to make sure that we understand the process is we pour into ourselves so that we can help other people. We can pour into others. So I started out, guys, my first month I did sales, July 2008. I started with this company. And I couldn't believe it. They gave you leads. I didn't have to go and find people and then sell them. That was my life before I came to this company. I had to go find all the people. And then after I found them, then I had to convince them to sit down with me, set an appointment with me. And then I had to convince them to pay me money and I had to sell them. Here, that was 80% of my time was chasing people around, guys. 20% of my time was actually meeting with somebody. Here, that whole 80% of chasing people around was removed. We do not have to waste 80% of our time cold calling, prospecting, marketing, networking, chasing people around to try and get an appointment with them. All we do here, we spend our time setting the appointments. Yes, we do make phone calls, we contact our clients, and we set appointments. So we spend time doing that. And then we take the other portion of our time and we use it presenting to those clients. So we set the appointments and then we run those appointments. Those are the two biggest skill sets in this business. And to be honest, whoever sets the most appointments usually is going to see the most appointments. And if I can see more appointments than Brandon, who do you think is going to make more sales? The person who sees more people. So It comes down to the quantity, putting in the effort and doing the reps. For instance, if I spent 22 hours in the gym practicing my boxing, and Brandon spent 2 hours in the gym practicing his boxing, who do you think is probably going to be better at boxing? Well, I threw about 700 more punches than he did. I did way more reps than he did. That's all it is. That's all it is repetition. Whoever can make the most phone calls is going to talk to the most people. Whoever talks to the most people is going to set the most appointments. Whoever sets the most appointments is going to see the most clients. Whoever sees the most clients is going to make the most sales at the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year. So I spent a lot of time mastering the sales process, guys, because I wanted, if I wanted to train and lead Brandon, I wanted to be able to lead you to the top. I wanted to be able to make you the top producer, number one agent. How can I teach Brandon to be a number one agent if I was never number one agent? I'm sure I could do it, but it's a lot easier to breed champions if you're a champion yourself, you know? So that's why I was like, I got to just master the sales, because if I have somebody that I'm responsible for training or leading, I sure as heck wouldn't want to shortcut them and give them 90% if somebody else can give them 100. I wanted to be the elite, the ultimate, and know that if you came to me and I was responsible for training you and teaching you, you were getting the best of the best. So the way to do that was just to put myself on with the sales. Well, you know, the average salesperson would see 10 people and 3 of them would enroll. That would pay an average, that would pay you about $1,200 a week. So to start out, the average person making $40,000 to $60,000 just doing sales isn't a bad place to start. However, our top salespeople are making over $20,000 a month. Our top salesperson right now is on pace to make over $250,000 this year, and she's only been in the she has only been in the business for 1 year. Because of our training, because of our systems, and because of our leads. So when you guys come into this business, you don't have to really create anything. It has all been created for you. It's like a wheel, right? You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So when you come into this business, we don't need you to reinvent anything. We need you to reinvent yourself a little bit, because you're going to have to give up who you are for who you want to become. You know, think about everything that we've been doing in our lives all the way up until today, right? That has gotten you to where we are today. So if we want to change the trajectory and we want 2 years from now to be somewhere way different, then we can't keep doing the things that we did over the last 2 years for the next 2 years. If we do the same thing we did over the last 2 years for the next 2 years, then you're going to be in the same spot you are today 2 years from now. So we're here to grow. You're here to give up who you are for who you want to become, because we're trying to transform and go to the next level, take our family to the next level, reach our dreams. I'll tell you this, 2 things I'll tell you before we get off here. Number one is you'll never think big enough for this opportunity. Whatever you're thinking, hopefully you're thinking big. Like, hopefully you're like, I'm coming in, American Income is going to be my ticket. This is going to get my family out of poverty. This is going to take my family into wealthy. We're going to be able to, my kids are never going to have to worry. My parents are going to retire. Generations upon generations are going to be changed forever. This is the opportunity this is the reason why my family has came to America. This is the reason why we sacrificed and everybody did everything they can is for this moment right now. So when you, I'm telling you. So when you when you go in with that understanding and you treat it as such, it becomes such. So like I treated this opportunity like it was $1 million opportunity when I was getting paid. My first year, I made 120,000 my first year. More money than anybody in my company, my family has ever made. So I was 25 years old. I started with this company, but I was treating it like it was $1 million opportunity. But I didn't make $1 million. I only made 120 my first year. In my second year, though, I treated it like it was paying me $1 million. Like I was the boss, like I was the CEO. I was there every day, like somebody was going to take the opportunity away from me. Like, oh, Tommy, you want to make $1 million? Oh, yeah, you really do? Well, let's see about it. You said you want to make $1 million. Let's see you show up every single day. Let's see you be the first one there and the last one to leave every day, no excuses. And I was showing up because I felt like somebody was watching me, like there was a camera on me, and they were like, at the end of the year, I was going to show up, Brandon, and I was going to be like, hey, where's my $250,000 that you told me I was going to make? And then they were going to be like this. Oh, well, check this out. Let's watch the game film. You showed up late on Mondays. You made excuses on Tuesdays. You didn't work the weekends. I got it on film here, bro. Like, you want to cash in the ticket, but you didn't even put into the ticket. You can't cash a $250,000 a year lifestyle, $250,000 ticket when you don't want to do the $250,000 work ethic and all the sacrifices and everything that it takes. I didn't want to show up at the end of the year and someone to show me that on my resume. I wanted to show up at the end of the year and say, hey, where's my $250,000? And they were like, you know what? I can't deny you a damn thing. I can't deny it. I can't deny you. Even if I wanted to deny you, I can't deny you. You did everything on the thing, and you did it twice. And you did it twice as better than everybody. I want to put myself in a position where I can't be denied. Can't deny it. So you show up every day, you work hard, you win, you get results, you improve, you get better. Your only job here is to get better than today. Your job is to get better than yesterday. That's your job. That's your job. I might not have made 20 sales today, but if I got better today than yesterday, then I'm successful. I'm on my way. Because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. This is a matter of compounding interest and compounding results and compounding improvements. If you can get 1% better every single day, and you pick your head up at the end of a year, and I mean every day though, so you can't take Sundays off and decide, oh, I'm not going to get better today because it's Sunday. I'm talking every day, a commitment to excellence and a commitment to improving and getting better. People say, I can't work out, it's Sunday, it's my day of rest. No, that's not what the millionaires say. Millionaires are working on Sundays, they're working out on Sundays, and they're doing it all, and they're not making excuses, I'll tell you that much. You can either be successful, or you can have excuses, or you can have success. You just can't have them both. You can have success, and the people who have success, they don't have any excuses. You could have excuses, but if you got a bunch of excuses, you ain't gonna have any success. You don't get them both. You gotta pick one or the other. So I chose success, which means I had to give up what? What do you think I had to give up? What do you choose? Because you can't have both. You gotta choose one. You're either gonna choose success or you're gonna choose excuses. I chose success. So guess what I had to give up? I had to give up all my excuses because you can't have both. You get one or the other. You guys with me?
Yes, sir.
So my third year at this company, I made $512,000. My second year, I made 200. So 120, 200, 512, that's 3 years. Pretty much double the income. I went from 100 my first year, 200 my second year. That doubled the income. Where can you double your income anywhere in America? Once. Not even once, I did it again. I went from 200 to 512, more than double in my third year. In my fourth year at this company was 2012. 2012. I was 28 years old. Fourth year at this company, I made $937,000. Pretty much doubled, again, what we made. I don't know anywhere in America you can go and in 2 years make $250,000. In 3 years, make 500, and in 4 years, you're making $1 million. And then from that point forward, I never made less than $1 million. I don't know where that's possible. And I did that all with this company with the same opportunity that you have. And here's the kicker. I'm jealous of you. Your opportunity today is way better than the opportunity that I had back in the day. So if young me at 24 years old, okay, can start with this company and make 100,000 in my first year, and I had to drive to my appointments. So I'm talking 4 or 5 hours a day was me driving. 20 hours a week, I'm in the car at least driving. Building my team, I had to recruit, train, and build my team all from about 20-mile radius of my office. If you live 30, 40 miles away, you weren't coming in for an interview. Now, I can recruit anybody from anywhere on the planet, in a country, anywhere. In Hawaii, I could recruit somebody in Hawaii and they can hop on my interview virtually and they can work with us virtually. And now, Brandon, if you can build a team of 10 people and they can be average, you'll be making well over $150,000 a year, $200,000 a year. If you can get a team of 10 people to be average, you'll be making $200,000 a year. I had to do that, and I had a 20-mile radius, and they had to come to my office for interviews. Now, Brandon, you could get 10 people from anywhere across the country, and you could go on Instagram. I didn't have Instagram starting out. There was no Instagram. I got 10 people in my first month, no Instagram. No Facebook, no social media. Oh, and guess what? For your first 90 days, guys, hey, if you didn't get anything, hopefully you get this, okay? For your first 90 days, you get $750 for each person you bring into the deal. I brought 10 people in my first month when I was 24 years old and I had to drive to the office, and I got no bonus for it. None. They didn't give me a $750 per person. They gave me a $0.50 per person. I got $0.00. That was my bonus. I brought 10 people in because I saw the opportunity. It was the greatest opportunity. I wanted to offer it to everybody I could, but I brought people in because I wanted to get promoted and I wanted to get into management leadership and I wanted to go. I didn't want to wait. So my first month, I went out there, I wrote 24,000. I made $12,000 my first month on sales. Just sales. My first month, I made $12,000 just on sales at 24 years old. It was my birthday month. I turned 25, July of 2008. That month, I made $12,000, my first month with this company. You think I was fired up? You think I believed in the deal? It was pretty easy for me to recruit people too at that point. So the point is, guys, you have amazing opportunity right now where you can recruit from all over the country, anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place, you can recruit them. They can come in, they can join your team, join our team. They'll have a better life, better lifestyle than anywhere else. It's an amazing opportunity where they can grow themselves professionally and financially. But also when you bring them in, that's going to help catapult your career to the next level and get you moving forward to where you can get right on track for your promotion. Now, if I brought 10 people in, but I didn't write any business at all, I'm probably not going to be a good leader. So I wanted to do both. I wanted to write a lot of business. Why? So I can teach my people how to what? Write a lot of business. So I was number one. Hey, check this out. I have on my desk here in front of me, guys, I have on my desk in front of me, no awards, okay? I can't even tell you how many awards they've given me, okay? But I don't put none of them on my desk. Not one award do I put on my desk. There's only one. In fact, I'm lying. There's only one award I keep on my desk, okay? There's not any awards except this one. Hey, Brandon, you with us? Can you hear me? Okay, all right, just making sure. I see you on there, right? Hey, you can smile too, all right? You're allowed to laugh. You're allowed to smile. We can see your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is when you smile, it increases your face value. People like to see other people.
It does.
You can't be mean mugging me on here. I'm trying to make jokes and laugh, and like you're not even smiling or giving me no, like you're like me, like it's military. Like this ain't the military, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not going into a fight where we gotta eye each other up, you know. We're like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're allowed to smile and laugh. And if you're in sales and you don't got a personality, you better find and go get one or get a new career, man. Go drive a bus. Go drive a bus or go work on a railroad or something where you don't got to talk to people and deal with people. This is the people industry, man. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and be boring. I'm already a millionaire over and over and over again. But I'm giving it to you guys and putting my heart out there, and I'm being passionate right now when I don't really need to do all this stuff. I'm doing it for you, you know? And if you think you already got your third interview done and you think you already got your hired, you're being interviewed all day long, every day. Constantly. This is an interview process from now until you retire. You're always going to be on an interview to see if you want to get promoted. Hey, do we want Brandon to be our next leader? So, anyways, this is the only award I keep on my desk. What's it say on there? Top agent, July 2008. July 2000. This was my first month in the business. I was the #1 agent, and this was literally the foundation of my career. The foundation of my career. I founded it on being a top producer, because from that point forward, my whole organization now are all killers and top producers and performers. Anytime we want, we can go out there and make it happen. That's the beautiful thing about this company, guys. When you learn this business, you're going to be able to go out there and call your shots. Like if you're like, dude, the water heater broke, the kids need school clothes, and my son wants to play football and it's $450. I don't have $1,500 now, but you know what? I work with AIL. I have the ability to go out this week and earn as much as I want. I'll go make that $1,500 this week. Honey, don't worry about it. Kids are getting school clothes, the furnace, the water heater's getting fixed, and then our son's gonna play football. I'll go get it handled this week. Let me ask you before, if you wanted to just go make an extra $1,000, how would you do it? How would you do it? If you needed to make an extra $500, how would you do it? You'd have to call your boss, ask them, beg them, plead for overtime, or probably go do something just nonsensical. From where I'm from, people would resort to things that are not even legal if they needed to get the water heater fixed.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Like it's hard. It's hard when you're trying to get the extra money. You got to go to overtime because you don't want to do nothing bad, end up in jail, and that's the bad thing, the downfall. And that's why over here, this is the perfect time for us to actually be able to make a name of ourselves too, and not have to end up in jail making so much money.
Amen, man. Amen. I'm telling you, I can't believe it's legal. Can't believe it's legal. They still pay us all this money like this. Our company pays millions of dollars to people every single week. That's how much money this company got, man. There's no shortage of money in the world, and there's no shortage of money with this company. There's just a shortage of people that want to go out there and do the work. What do they say? The fields are plentiful, but the workers are few. So, hey, I don't want to keep you. It's Friday. We spent a good half hour together, guys. All right. Smile. You're with the amazing opportunity, amazing company. Brandon, I'm not hanging up until you give me a smile, bro. Let me see you smile. Come on. Come on, Brandon. Smile for us for today. There we go, dog. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's get it.
Keep that going all day. Every time you see anybody, just smile at them. You know, just smile at them. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys today, man. I look forward to seeing you guys in training class. Get fired up, get excited, and let's work on changing ourselves so we can change a whole bunch of lives out there, man. Appreciate you guys. Good luck on your test today.
Hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Have a great night. See you later.
Amen.